He thought he was walking into the happiest day of his life. A new bride, a fresh start, a chance to rebuild after years of heartbreak. But all it took was a scar, a child's memory, and 3 words shouted in church to bring everything crashing down. Before we dive in, tell us in the comments, where are you watching from and what time is it there? Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more powerful real-life stories, and ring the bell so you never miss the next one. Now, let's begin. The mirror shook as Daniel's trembling hands tried to straighten his son's bow tie. "Hold still," he whispered, forcing a smile. But his voice wasn't steady, cracked like glass. His 12-year-old son, Michael, swatted him away. "I can do it myself." He didn't even look up. His eyes were glued to the floor, fists clenched. "You're supposed to be happy for me today," Daniel muttered, his throat tightening. Michael's head snapped up. His words cut sharp. "Happy? You didn't even tell me where you met her until last week." Daniel sighed, rubbing his forehead. "At a charity dinner. That's all that matters. She came into my life when I needed someone. Isn't that enough?" "Not for me." Michael's voice shook with anger. "I've never seen her here. She never comes when we visit Mom's grave. She doesn't even ask about her." "Why?" Daniel's jaw locked. His eyes darkened. "Because every time I tried, you pushed her away. You made it impossible." "She's trying, son," Michael whispered, barely audible. "No, she's hiding." The organ swelled as the church doors opened. Heads turned. Gasps filled the air. There she was, the bride, Angela, dressed in white lace, veil flowing, smile shining as though painted on. Guests whispered about how radiant she looked. Daniel's chest swelled with pride. But beside him, Michael shifted uneasily, his stomach in knots. He looked down, then, against his better judgment, looked up again. That's when it happened. The veil slipped, just for a second, and Michael froze. His breath caught, his heart pounded. A scar, thin, jagged, running across her neck. Michael's vision blurred. A flood of memories rushed back. Afternoons outside his school. A woman with that exact scar, holding the hand of a little boy who looked like her, laughing with a man who touched her shoulder like only a husband would. He blinked hard. No, couldn't be. Could it? But deep inside he knew. He had seen her before. Many times. His small hand shot to his father's sleeve. "Dad!" he whispered urgently. "Not now," Daniel hissed, eyes locked on his bride. Michael's voice cracked with panic. "It's her. I saw her. She has a husband. A kid. She's not who you think she is." Daniel stiffened, his face flushed with anger. "Stop it. Not here. Not today." Michael's chest heaved. Tears burned his eyes. "I'm not lying. I saw them. She's already married, Dad." "Enough." Daniel's whisper was sharp as a blade. "Don't embarrass me." The priest lifted his voice. "If anyone here knows a reason why these two should not be joined in holy matrimony, speak now." The church fell silent. Every breath seemed to pause. Michael's eyes darted to his father one last time. But Daniel refused to look at him. So Michael stepped forward. His small body trembled. His finger rose, pointing at the bride. "Stop!" His voice exploded, shaking the walls. "She's lying. She already has a husband and a child." "I saw her." Gasps shot through the pews. The bride's bouquet shook in her hands. Her perfect smile shattered. Daniel whipped around, stunned. The priest froze, Bible lowering slowly. Michael's voice cracked but carried clear. "She doesn't belong here." The bride's eyes blazed. She snapped, her voice venom. "You little brat. How dare you ruin this day?" Michael's body trembled, but his words rang out. "I saw you at school. With a man. With your son. You kissed him. You lied to my dad." The church erupted. Guests leaned forward, whispering furiously. "Did he say husband? A son?" Daniel staggered back, his pulse racing. "Answer him." His voice thundered. "What is he talking about?" Angela shook her head wildly. Her veil slipped further. "He's a child. He hates me." He's making this up because he doesn't want me here. Michael sobbed, his face streaked with tears. I remember your scar. I didn't see it before, but now I know. It's you. The priest's eyes narrowed, his voice solemn. Madam, this accusation cannot be ignored. Before God and this congregation. Are you already wed? Angela's chest heaved. A bitter laugh escaped her lips. This is insane. Humiliating me over a child's imagination. Daniel's voice cut sharp. Then swear it. Swear before God you are not married. That you don't have a child. She froze. Just a second too long. The crowd erupted again. Murmurs like wildfire. Daniel's face hardened. You can't swear, can you? Angela's mask cracked. Her scream ripped through the church. Fine. Yes, I have a husband. Yes, I have a child. But he's worthless. He can't give me what I deserve. Why should I waste my life scraping by when I could have you? Your name, your wealth, your mansion, everything you're too blind to protect. The church turned hostile in an instant. Scammer! Someone shouted. Shameful! Another spat. Daniel stumbled, gripping the pew. His voice shook with fury. You tried to scam me, to steal everything I built. And I nearly let you. Angela sneered. And you almost fell for it. Daniel pulled out his phone, hands trembling. Not anymore. I'm calling the police. Her eyes widened. What? No, you can't. But he was already speaking into the phone. Yes, officer. We have a woman here attempting marriage fraud. Already married. Already a mother. Please come quickly. The bouquet slipped from her hands. Roses scattered across the aisle. You'll regret this, she screamed. But no one moved. Guests turned away, disgust etched on their faces. The priest's expression was cold, resolute. Minutes later, the doors burst open. Officers stepped in. The crowd parted silently as they approached. Angela thrashed, her veil tearing, her curses echoing down the aisle as they dragged her out. The heavy doors slammed shut. Silence smothered the church. Daniel turned slowly. His eyes landed on Michael. The boy stood stiff, cheeks wet, fists clenched tight. Daniel's knees buckled as he knelt. His voice cracked. You saved me. If you hadn't spoken, I would have lost everything. His hand trembled as it cupped his son's shoulder. I didn't trust you. I should have. I'm so sorry. Michael choked out. I didn't want her to hurt you. Not like Mom did. I couldn't let it happen again. Daniel pulled him into a fierce embrace, holding him as if letting go would break him. His forehead pressed against his son's. Never again, he whispered. You're all I need. You and the truth. The priest's voice carried like a final judgment. Let this be a lesson to all. Lies cannot stand where truth is spoken. Guests rose slowly. But this time, their eyes weren't on the shattered wedding. They were the bond between father and son. Unshaken, unbroken, stronger than ever. Michael clung to his father, his small frame shaking. Daniel held on tighter. It's over, he whispered again and again. She's gone. We're safe. And in that broken church, amid torn petals and silence, only one thing remained standing, the truth, and the unbreakable love between a father and his son. What would you do if a child exposed such a shocking truth at a wedding? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget, like this video, subscribe for more powerful real-life stories, and hit the bell so you never miss what's coming next.